Hi guys. Well, this will be the first time you guys are seeing my face, and I hope you guys can hear me very well. This will be my first time that I'm using this setup. Don't mind the mess in the back. I'm rearranging my office. I have decided that I woke up this morning suddenly and decided my whole office is wrong. So I am rearranging, but I also wanted to go ahead and apparently do a video as well. So here we are. Um, Today, we're going to do something that I have been doing in this past year is creating journals, and we're going to talk about how to do something for loved ones. Okay, this channel has been, for the most part, focused on everything that I like to talk about with what's going on in the world and what I like to do, and everything. So I have been gone. I do apologize for that. I am back. I will try to do a video every other week if possible, which means it'll be 2 videos a month. If I am engaged, you guys are engaging me, then I may do more. It just depends, okay? Um, if you have suggestions, ideas, please comment in the comments. If you like the video, comment. If you don't like the video, comment. Um, let's get started, okay? All right, so we're going to start with basically, you know, today we are texting all the time. And when I was in the military and all the things, it was more email, texting, and internet, of course. And it was uh, back in the Stone Ages, the internet wasn't there quite yet. It was coming, but not quite there. So, um, I like to journal. I like to create journals. I like to use paper. When I was deployed, I used to write my mother letters, and she loved it. And when she passed, I found those letters, and it gave me joy that she kept those letters. Okay. And sometimes it's about giving other people joy. Okay. So giving joy can bring you joy. And so what we're going to do, what we're going to talk about today is sending love the slow way. Okay. Some love deserves more than a quick text. We'll make printable stationery bundles with a matching charm designed for reconnecting the heart. Okay. Bear with me. This is my first time doing this. I do have other channels, and I have shown my face on those channels and voice for the first time as well. So bear with me. That will make 3 videos that I have done in this past week, and I'm still working on it, and I'm not a pro at all. So bear with me. I understand that I'm horrible at this point, but I can guarantee if I continue, I will get better. But allow me to grow, please. Thank you. All right, so let's talk about the bundle. Okay, so you'll have your letter paper, your envelope liner, note cards, seals, possibly if that's what you like. You could use tape, uh, double sided tape, um, anything that you want, address labels, open when, open when kind of prompts. Journaling doesn't require a whole lot. Your heart's desire. Okay. You can even use mail, junk mail. So it's up to you. Okay. Just, depending on what you're trying to do, you have to be mindful of how thin things are, how thick things are. So, go with what the feel of things are, okay? And how creative you feel you want to be with it, how much time you want to spend on what you're doing, okay? But something like this is what we're wanting to maybe be quick about it, or how slow you want to be about it, intentional about it. Okay. The things I make, I get up in the morning sometimes and just make something, throw something together, or I am doing making a week out of it, and I just hand them off to my friends or loved ones as they come to visit, or I'm going to visit them. I just throw them at them and they're like, oh my god, what is this? But that's me. Okay, so this bundle, you can include printable letter paper, envelope liner, note cards, seals. Again, address labels. You could always print their address out with their name on it, or little designs on address stickers, for them to just peel off and use in another journal or something like that. The ideas are just extraordinary. Or what's a word for big or a lot? We'll just say a lot. Okay. All right. And who needs a little love? I do. I need love. You need love. Okay. So let's start with the person that you're sending your love to. Okay. Let me move my big head out of the way here. Okay. Can I move my head? I'm not sure I can move my head, but it's not letting me move my head. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and say, if you have your daughter, a mother, a church sister, brother, maybe not a brother, but if you're, it depends. Okay. Yeah. A grieving family member, a family that's far away, every bundle, every little envelope, it, just geared to who they are. You know what I mean? And just, if they like the color purple, like I do, my cousin does too. We fight over the color purple, but smack some glitter on it and some stickers and some rainbows and a unicorn, and we're in love, right? You have us at day one. There we go. Okay, and this is here. This I was talking about the feeling of something. Like, so you have your feel of the paper, right? You have a feel of the emotional tone. You have the, what are you trying to say with your bundle, with your journaling, with your little note? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to comfort? Are you trying to uplift? Are you trying to give joy? Are you trying to express sympathy? What are you trying to say to this particular person? Are you feeling joy and you just want to share that? Um, what are you trying to say? What is that paper going to tell that person about what you're trying to say? What is that note card trying to say? Are you putting a little note on the note card? Are you putting a little glued sticker on there? Are you putting a paper clip that's a certain color, a polka dot sticker, a polka dot pin? What are you putting on there? What are you putting in there? What are you doing that feels a certain way? All right, so now that we're done with my rambling about the fields and the blah blah blahs, right? Okay, so step one, your letter paper. You're gonna start with a clean piece of paper. I keep plenty of blank paper around, so paper is not a problem for me. If you're a person that likes to journal and things like that, I'm sure you have that, and you probably know how to do all this also. So you can skip all this and just look at the pretty pictures, right? But for someone who doesn't, you're going to go ahead and get a piece of paper, keep plenty of blank space for the handwritten message, and then add small details like florals. If you're a drawer, great. If you're not, just go ahead to the Dollar Tree or somewhere like that. Go get some stickers, or just fake it till you make it. Butterflies, moon, stars, soft golden butter. I'm sorry, golden border. If you got some crayons, markers, sharpies, duct tape, cut it in the thin lines, vinyl, your heart's desire. Okay. Step two, envelope liners. Okay, so the envelope liner is meant to be a hidden surprise. So you're gonna The envelope liner makes the whole bundle feel special before the letter is even opened. Okay? Choose a soft floral pattern in purple, antique gold, and slide it inside. So the first thing they see is something beautiful. Now we're going with these colors only because it's my video, it's my colors, it's what we're doing. Okay? But you can always choose your own thing. Okay? All right, step 3, the note cards and seals. So you're going to add matching notes and seals. Okay, so the matching notes would be perfect for short messages. You could add a little note, say what something like you rock or thank you or something like that. Now, sometimes you might find little notes that you pick up at the thrift store, or if you're a thrifter, or a yard sale or something like that, or even if you've bought something at Walmart or Dollar Tree that you have extras of, and you just throw those in there too. Leftovers, things like that. Those go a long way as well. Okay. You chuck those inside. You can add some wax paper in there for that crinkle little effect. And then you can take some wax, have a wax seal on the envelope, and there you go. Or you can just use an address label. Okay. If you're not good with heat and wax and clumsy like I am, don't use the wax. Okay. Be safe. For the purposes of this video, be safe. Okay. But an address label, or um, simply put double-sided tape or a sticker, a heart sticker or a star, or anything you like that will seal the envelope. And then either you hand it to them, or what I like to do is, if I have some stamps, and you have their address, mail it to them. It's cute, right? Now, depending on what stamps cost today, and how heavy the letter would be or the envelope would be, you probably have to fill that whole side of the envelope up with stamps. But I'm joking. Not. But the point is to make it feel like it's an intentional thing. Okay. Um, make it feel purposeful. Make them feel like you did it for them. Right? Okay. So what you can do also is you can turn your stationery into open wind prompts. So, on the outside or inside, you could have a little note that say, like, envelopes inside of envelopes, or little notes inside of another note, type of thing that says, open when. That gives the receiver something to return to on a day when they need it most. Like it's a Monday, and you say, "Oh, it's a horrible Monday. Um, Tomorrow will be better. Come back tomorrow. There's a surprise." Or come back Friday. Drinks on Friday. Meet me here. Something like that, maybe. I hope I get something like that. But basically, open when. Okay. Include short, loving prompts. Um, Open when you miss me. Open when you need courage. Open when today feels heavy. Open when you need a reminder. Open when you need a drink. Something like that. Okay. And so you can add a charm. I like to add bookmarks that I make from junk mail, or add a little charm that I've made from resin, or some recycled plastic or something like that. And nothing heavy, of course, but something small that. I like to do the little charms with paper clips as well. And hopefully on this channel, I'll get to start to showing the little things that I do. Um, if I can set up my camera to show you guys those things, I'll figure it out eventually, right? Once I get my office together. Um, but pair the stationery with a small charm, so the message becomes a keepsake. You choose a butterfly, something maybe. Oh, I'm also playing with clay as well. It's not working out well, but we'll figure it out. Clay, uh, paper. I've played with paper with resin on top of it, and it's pretty cool. Just resin itself, ceramic resin. The options are endless, and you just put a little um, keychain in it on it, and there you have it. You have a little keepsake, a little charm. Okay, makes it look better too. Even if you think something is ugly, someone out there might think it's cute too, or cute at all. Okay. Okay, so if you are going with stacking papers instead of just using an envelope, you're going to wrap it with ribbon. You're going to maybe use a big envelope and just put the papers in there or something like that. You're going to want to package it with a purpose. So when I'm doing my tumblers or I'm doing my little keychains and I'm giving away things to go with the product that I'm selling, I always give them a little bag with little stickers, with maybe a pen, a keychain, and it's got the wrapping paper. And if I can find my ribbons, then they'll have a ribbon that goes around things. And the presentation in itself, I want that to be an experience. And then it's also something that can be used later, um, something that can be kept and reused for beauty later. Gift wrapping, ribbon for the hair, or a keychain to be connected to the keys later, or put on a hook, and it's something that's cute for later, or on a dresser. Someone says, "Hey, where'd you get that? That's cute," right? All right. So everything we talked about today, keychains. I do currently do the little keychains, but those are keychains and keepsakes that I do personally, and I give them to my family and friends. I'm not comfortable with really selling those things, but I would uh, want to start selling things like that, and I am going to start selling things like that. I do have a shop, but I am currently working on overhauling the Etsy shop that I do have. I don't currently have an Amazon storefront. I had one. I'm going to get it back, and so once I set up those things again, I will list that in the on the YouTube website and in the description for you to have. Otherwise, also with the bundles, I will have a journal coming out soon. It's called Becoming, um, as well as the journal page. I'm sorry, the journal pages in the bundle like this, that you'll have access to for purchase. Um, if you message me, we'll get a waiting list started, and you guys will, whoever's on the waiting list will be the first to receive that particular thing. I haven't figured out pricing yet, but maybe if you guys have some suggestions, let me know. But that's where we are, guys. I hope you like this video. Um, Basically, this channel is meant for creating, ask questions, and reflect on what's going on with my life, with the world. We could talk about your life. I'm nosy. Why not, right? I'm sure you're nosy. my life is not really all that important right now. My past was busy, but right now, not so much. All I do is create and enjoy being retired, right? So, uh, tell me about how you are. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to like this video, share this video, subscribe for stationery, charms, and purposeful designs, as well as videos on the things I like to know information about, the things I want to share information about, and what's going on in the world. Hopefully, it's not about politics, racism, or anything like that. But sometimes those things sneak in, and I apologize beforehand. But we will not be abusive. We will not be hateful. But what we will be is insightful and loving and caring. All right, guys, somebody wanted to love me and the phone rang, but I'm back now and we're at the end of the video, of course. But please, 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 again, subscribe, watch whatever the last video I had was, and maybe the first video I had was. Maybe you'll watch that, but hopefully I'll have another video for you next week, or no, I'm sorry, the week after next. Send me some suggestions and see, hopefully, maybe I'll have something on a Tumblr I just did. I have a glitter Tumblr I'm working on right now. Maybe I'll show you guys that. I haven't done this, so bear with me again. Thank you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Love you. Bye.